are joined by St. Hi. We are joined by. I'm sorry.
You have to be professional. Get up and get me.
After.
Being professional, coach.
We are joined by St. Peter's head coach Shaheen Holloway, student athletes Matt Lee, Doug Etter, Darrell Banks III. We're going to start with an opening statement from Coach Holloway, and then we're going to direct questions to the student
Let's
athletes.
just get into it.
No student athletes. Okay, questions for the student athletes, please. Microphone holders.
David Jones from Penn Live. To all you guys, it seemed like you did a lot with no timeouts. Like your coach depends on you to know what you're doing without timeouts, even at tense moments late in this game. Is that by design, and how do you feel about that? I guess it worked out pretty well.
Coach has been preaching to us to make sure we lock in, know time and score, and know what's going on in the game. We've been in these predicaments the whole season. Close games, coming up to the end, we're down 6 with 2 minutes left. What are we going to do there? And it seems like we just keep getting into those positions and we keep prevailing.
Yeah, like what Matt said, he trusts us at the end of the game because we do it in practice. He demands almost perfection in practice, which makes the game so much easier. We feel very calm in these situations, and we do our best to try to get the job done.
To back what they're saying, he puts us in these moments, in these different situations during practice. So, coming out there, we're just executing. He has the confidence in us, and, we just have a little bit of experience on our hands. That's been helping us.
Cole Nowak, Philadelphia Sports Digest. Question for you, Doug. Can you guys just kind of, and I know you guys can chip in after this, can you kind of just talk about the emotions? And Wells Fargo was absolutely rocking the night, and you guys completely had your fans engaged, and at the end, you got on the table and you were getting excited. Can you kind of just wrap up what this feels like to just keep this thing going?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. We had a great crowd today. The whole environment was just unreal. I don't think any of us were nervous or really cared about how many people were there watching us. We just went out there and did our thing. We've been doing what we've been doing all season, which was defending and playing as hard as we possibly can. And then the emotions at the end, again, it's just we're making history, and we look forward to keep making more history.
I'm Anna Lively with Sports Illustrated Kids. Doug, I was just wondering, so you made the free throw that sealed the game for St. Peter's. Can you take me back to that moment and just what did it feel to hear the crowd erupt after that game-changing moment?
It wasn't just me that did that. Our whole team, we handled their pressure at the end. We took care of the ball. We did what we had to do. We got fouled. We made our free throws. But in regards to the very end, it's amazing. I love moments like that. I work so hard to get into moments like that and to execute what I have to do. And we did it together as a team.
Yep, Henry Bushnell from Yahoo Sports over here. For any of you guys, or maybe Coach can chime in as well, you guys came out onto the court like an hour plus before the game with shirts that said "more is possible" on them. I'm wondering if you can, what was the significance of that, and why'd you choose that?
Just a shirt that we had to wear. We're sponsored by Adidas. That's it. Just a shirt.
Jerry
Carino, Gannett, New Jersey. Guys, what was the key to this defense tonight, especially the perimeter defense? It's such a good job against Jaden Ivey.
Coach did a great job preparing us with the scout. We knew their tendencies and what they did. We knew that they were also going to go inside a lot with the height difference with us. But, we just stuck to our defensive principles, executed when we needed to, and it worked out for us.
Back there.
Dave Murphy with the Philadelphia Inquirer. Coach, can you talk about the ball pressure over here?
We need to keep with the student athletes, and then we'll go to Coach.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Steve. We'll go over there on that side.
Zach Braziller, New York Post. Could you guys each just put in perspective? You're in the Elite Eight. No 15 seed has ever done that. You're the lowest seed that's ever done that. Just what are your emotions knowing you've achieved something like this?
Doug, can you start?
Yeah, sure. Well, we're happy. We're happy, but don't mistake, we're not satisfied. We're not satisfied at all. Like Casey and Defo always says, the job's not finished. We feel like we belong, and the more games we win, the more confidence we build, and we have a great amount of momentum going into the next game, and we're going to play as hard as we can, just like we did this whole season, to keep doing what we've been doing.
Who has the microphone?
Felix from HUD.
Go ahead, Felix.
Felix for HUD Post. This question is for Doug. Can you talk about your Kobe-esque moment when you hopped onto the table and you started celebrating? What did that moment feel for you and your team?
You hopped on the table?
Yeah. So I saw. Wait. Hold on. I found a little like opening and people started moving stuff. So I don't know. I was so excited. It's like, I don't know. Just next question, please. Next question.
Tom?
Tom Brew for Sports Illustrated, Purdue. I know you just got the guards up there and such, but can you guys just talk about the job you guys did on Zach Edey and especially in Travion Williams? It seemed like you guys had hands-on balls all the time and really kept them away from where they wanted to catch the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that was part of our game plan. Coach preached to us, and we saw in film that when they catch the ball deep in the post, it's very hard to stop them. They're two of the best bigs in the country, and we just did our job and pushed them out. Credit to our big guys on our team.
Over there.
Yeah, Chris Murray from the Philadelphia Sunday Sun. When Purdue went up 56-52, looked like they were establishing Williams on the inside, but you guys seemed to show a lot of grit coming back, just bouncing back from that point. Can you talk about the toughness and the heart you showed coming down the stretch?
Coach always preaches to us it's a game of runs. So we understood that coming into it, that they were going to make their runs. We were going to make our runs. But, we sustained their runs for as much as possible, and we made our runs greater, and we just came back.
Daryl.
Darrell Jazz Johnson, New York Sports Day. 38.1 left, up for Purdue ball. What did Coach say, and what did you think when you saw Coach hyping up the crowd, if you saw that?
Well, yeah, we didn't see Coach hyping up the crowd, but I mean, we were just.
I don't know me do stuff like that.
Me too. Yes, I mean.
Me and Doug got caught in a moment.
Apologies to whoever was in that area.
I mean, we were just locked in a moment. Like I said earlier, we've been in those type of predicaments before, and we just tried to focus on the task at hand. We knew the game was coming down to free throws and rebounds, and we just tried to do our best to do that.
Over here on the right.
Coley Harvey, ESPN. This is for really any one of you three. Yesterday, Coach was mentioning that you guys just aren't intimidated by anybody. Where does this fearlessness come from for you all?
I don't know. It just we're just like this. We know we're just as good as any team in the country. As long as we stick to our game plan, play defense, and give it 100%, we feel like we can hang with anybody.
Seamus Clancy, Philly Voice. This is for any of the three student athletes out there. Every year in the tournament, there seems to be a team that everyone rallies behind, an underdog team. Obviously, you guys are well aware of that now. And you even see today the UNC and UCLA crowds cheering for you as hard as they would for the Tar Heels or Bruins. What does it feel like, again, for any of the three student athletes to be America's darling right now?
Why don't you go, Matthew? No, Daryl's going to go. Go ahead, Daryl.
It's amazing. Growing up playing basketball as a kid, you dream of moments like this. It's just it's a wonderful feeling to have everybody supporting us and just being there for us. It helps us with this run, and it's just amazing.
Okay, let's take two more questions for the student athletes, so you have time to talk to Coach Holloway.
Ty Daubert, City of Basketball Love. Clarence tonight, starting off the game, first 7 points in his homecoming. How big was his contributions early in the game and being able to pull out this win?
Like Coach said, he was used for us in today's game. His presence down low is amazing. He did a great job defensively as well as offensively, obviously getting us into a rhythm with those early points.
Last one here.
Brian DiNovellis, Tri-State College Basketball Podcast. This was kind of asked, but could you guys put it in perspective what it's like to play at St. Peter's, where, let's face it, you guys, may only have a few hundred at a game, maybe 1,000, and now you have 20,000 people rooting for you here and thousands more across the country.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, obviously we have a lot more fans now, but I don't think it affects us while we're playing. I feel like there's no pressure. We're just going out there like we would if nobody was in the stands. Just like if there was however many people were in the stands. Our game is our game regardless of who's watching, and that's it.
Gentlemen, you're free to go. Congratulations and thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Questions for Coach? Zach?
Zach Brazil, New York Post. Shah, there were a few points in that second half where it looked like you guys were on the ropes. I think there was a point Doug missed the front end of 1-and-1, and then he missed the layup. And then he kind of responds right away with big plays. What do you think is about this team where you're able to kind of deal with adversity so well?
That's who we've been the whole year. That's who we are. We know we're not a team that's going to really blow teams out. That's not our DNA. We try to keep it close and try to make them make mistakes down the stretch. Right. Once again, like I said, when you're playing against, first of all, let me say, Coach Payne is a great coach. Great program. They do an unbelievable job. But when you're playing against teams like that, who's supposed to win, right? When you keep it tight, certain things can happen. I told our guys, just keep battling, and see what happens. And we kept battling. I knew the ball was going to bounce our way, and it did.
Hey, Coach. Garrett Lash with Mid-Major Madness. So Casey Ndefo was kind of, he's obviously the heart and soul of your team. He was kind of sidelined with foul trouble. I saw your reaction after he fouled out. It wasn't, obviously wasn't ideal for you guys, but you guys still kept up the defensive pressure. Is there anything strategically that you have to change when he goes out, or is it literally just next man up for you guys?
No, it's what? Like I said, that's why if you've been following us throughout this whole tournament, I always let our 6 guys who started our program come up and do all the interviews. Those guys are the heart and soul of our program. The 5 juniors and Casey. So when Casey fouled out, the other 20 was up, and that's kind of what was going on the whole year. Did we miss Casey intensity? But when you bring the twins in there together, they are a different type of, what.
David?
Dave Murphy with the Philadelphia Inquirer. Coach, did you think you were going to be able to keep up that ball pressure all game? I mean, it's tough to go, man to man like that,
No,
trapping and.
That's who we are. If you watch us, we played. I played 10 guys. Wasn't very happy with the way the second group was playing, so I kind of took them out. But we played 10 guys, and we kind of been wearing the team down the whole year. So no.
Person in the back who has a microphone.
Hey, Coach. Steve Samra on 3 Sports. Yesterday, Eric Musselman of Arkansas said he spliced videos of his team being doubted to prepare for Gonzaga. Did you do anything as a double-digit seed to prepare your guys?
No, that's coach is a great coach. So, but no, I'm not into all that stuff, man. We just go out there and we play, do what we do. Don't worry about the noise and just play basketball.
In the back.
Coach John Chandler with WNBC back here. Just to follow up on the defensive performance, your team has played great defense a number of times, especially in this tournament. But given the situation tonight, given their size in the post, is this as good of a defensive game as you have seen them play?
You know what? I would say no. Right? If you watch us play the last month, we've been locked in, really locked in. Teams in our league is really good. They got us prepared for this moment. But we've been locked in, So it wasn't one of our best defensive performances. I know you might say I'm crazy for saying that. But if you watch us play, then you would know that. It's not.
Over here. I think we only have time for 1 or 2 more questions. Right there. Go ahead.
Coach, you've spoken about how the COVID break kind of helped you guys.
I can't hear you. Speak up, please.
You've spoken about how the COVID break kind of helped your team. Conditioning-wise, what was that like to ramp them back up from literally being sick, and how much is it paying off now with their conditioning?
No, it was everything to us. We had a chance to get a mini camp. We didn't play in 28 days. So you got a chance to go out there, and especially for me. Things wasn't going well in the first half of the season. It got me a chance to really change some things around, go back, watch film, and get back to the drawing board. So no, it was the break was everything for us.
Last one, Jerry.
Jerry Carino, Gannett, New Jersey. Shaheen, it seemed like all of Jersey City was in this building tonight. What do you want to say to the people who came down to support you?
Nah, Jerry, you don't understand, man. First of all, my phone, I had to turn it off. Everybody want tickets. I can't get tickets for everybody. But I tell you what, man, I can't believe the support that we having, man. This is unbelievable. And Jersey City has been unbelievable for us. But I want to give a shout out to our student athletes, man. And the whole student body. They taking buses down here. They doing videos. They watch party. It's been tremendous. I'm just happy for the school and the community and everybody involved. It's been great. And going back to the shirt thing, that's something that we want to do. That's what we believe in. right? So we kind of do it, and Adidas kind of was, you know, they sent it to us, so it was, you know, thank them for that.
Congratulations, Coach.
You good?
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank
you
you.
very much. We will be joined by Purdue momentarily.